Guys, what up, what up, what up? Let's get my settings right. Start a poll. Emmett Murphy. Scott, what's good, Imaji? What up, what up? Timothy. What up, nephew? That's my new thing. If you guys are gonna call me Unc, I'm definitely calling you nephew. Ryan, what up, G? What up, what up? Did YouTube send you guys notifications or did it just pop up? Because a lot of you guys came on at once right when I started the live. Was it notifications or what was it? Let me learn so I can know. What's good, AJ? What up? What up? Notifications, fire. Murphy versus Chinny. Murphy is Chinny. Murphy is definitely Chinny. You got a notification? Thank you. Thank you. I don't ask for much, God. Just ask for a little notification. You're rolling with Grant. I am, bro. That might be my underdog pick of the week. We're going to try and make this live stream just about this card. My spidey sense is tingling. That's fair. If you guys can do me a favor too, just like the live. If you haven't liked the live yet, just do that. It'll help out the algorithm a little bit. Yeah, my underdog pick, the only one I'm kind of high on is Davy Grant. Everything else, like, I do have Robert Valentine as well, but I just can't make that like my underdog pick. GM3 has his moments too. I already have fire. I posted some new UFC clips on my channel. Heard you. What'd you post? Is it like YouTube Shorts or is it something else? Grant should be on a 4-fight win streak. Yeah, Grant's my guy, bro. I like Grant. I like it. This card is good for Psycho Parlay, Barbosa sub, Grant decision, Daniel Faraz, KO. I'll tell you right now. Be careful with the Daniel Frunza one. That's why I didn't know you were talking about him. I'm like, that's not his name. It's Frunza. But be careful. My pick is Frunza, but be careful. Reese McKee, they call him the Irish Zombie. He got robbed. Now you good. I'll like the live when I feel like it, but that's fair. Lock in GM3 max. AJ, you might have the same picks this week. If you like Grant and you like GM3, we're on to something here. It's the first thing I do when I join the live. Thank you, bro. But I stream on Twitch. Heard you. I posted some. Oh, okay, never mind. I already read that. This card's a little sketch, but I like it. My picks, right as of right now, my picks are Vanessa Demopoulos, Luma Lubume. She better win that. She definitely should win that. The Victor Henry fight is so hard to predict. I am going Victor Henry. We are going Daniel Frunza, Diani. Unique first name. We're going Barbosa. We're going Davy Grant. We're going Luis Gurule. Robert Valentine. GM3. Kennedy. Lee Chang-ho. Joe Anderson Brito. And we are going Lerone Murphy. What do you guys think, bro? That Lerone Murphy one, it's tough. Low-key excited for 314 because I get to go. Oh, damn, you're going to 314. That's demon, bro. Enjoy that. 314 is savagery. That's going to be sick. Frunza beat Ishmael Nurdiev, who beat Bruno Silva. McKee beating 1911 cans in Europe. Now, yeah, I've seen Reese McKee fight before, but I had to watch tape on Frunza. And Frunza, just like, he's just one of those dogs, like no tattoos, just goes in there, not very scary looking, and just pieces people up. Like, He kind of beats up Cans as well. On his Contender Series fight, the guy literally just gave up. But he looks good, and Reese McKee just looks like he's leaving himself for openings. Like Frunza's nice, like tight stance, like chin up here, hands by his chin. Reese McKee is like, huh? And then he's gonna leave himself exposed, I feel like. Unfortunate, Prates and Neal got canceled. Yeah, man. Aspinall's injured. April Fool's is over, bro. Why is everyone picking Gary decision? He said AJ Prates isn't him. We're going Prates, guys. I ain't going Gary. I'm riding with the fighting nerds until further notice. That's how I do it here. Moicano's star power is underrated. His Octagon interview in Paris has more views than Alex's at 313. Wow. Oh yeah, Moicano's a demon, bro. He's definitely like grown into his skin. He's grown into his mouth because he talks way more now. If Volk loses, I'm ending it. He might, bro. You've seen Diego Lopez. He's just shredded. He's like, can't wait for Emmett and Murphy as the appetizer, and next at 314 fire as card facts. Volk not losing. Volk is losing, Taz. Prates is him, and Volk is losing. Murphy's like Edwards, but his chin is so ass. Emmett via KO. Damn, you guys are going Emmett. I get it. Lopez is going to gas in 2 rounds. That's also possible. He gassed against Dan Ige, didn't he? That's true. We haven't seen Lopez in a 5-rounder. Oh, no. Damn, you're right. I think Volk is winning, guys. I just got a flash. Like, that's not a flash back. It's a flash forward. I can see Lopez just missing all his shots and Volk just being in the pocket. Hike, 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 hike. Every Mexican won last card. Rodriguez, that's why he gets Buddy was not locked in. I saw was him doing media with famous Mexican YouTubers on Instagram. Yeah, even after the fight, this guy did not care. He's like, he's in the car laughing and shit. I will say that video got like 20 million views though. This guy's Instagram is popping. This guy's Instagram is popping. When are you gonna redo that thingy on your neck? It's fading. No, it's not. This shit is like 2 years old. This beat not fading. Patty is now a minus 280. Now they're stretching it. Now they are stretching it. Volk needs to wrestle at the start until Lopez is exhausted. Very true. Not gonna lie, if Volk wins, pretty sure he could break the record for most featherweight title defenses. Let's go. Now that Taporia's gone, bro, Volk title run starts now. Playboy, what's up, baby boy? Mobzar is easy for him, and whoever next probably loses it. That's a fact. Volk should destroy Mobzar. Check my comment above. Lopez is going to gas in 2 rounds. Yeah, I read that already. Think he is done. I think he has potential, but he's got to come back down to earth and focus on what really matters, and that's his MMA career. Which one? Are we talking about Volk, or are we talking about, you're talking about Rodriguez? Patty getting KO'd? Yo, Taz, you're picking the opposite of everything I say. I don't know, man, Lopez is nasty on his back. Give Emmett a title shot if he beats Murphy. I don't know. I don't know if Emmett's ready for a title shot. Rodriguez, I don't think he's done. No, yeah, Rodriguez isn't done, but Rodriguez looked horrible. He looked absolutely horrible. Volk survived the Islam on his back. Lopez not doing shit. That's a good point. Should I throw 2,400 on my savings on Gene Silva at minus 310? No. My pick is heavy Gene Silva. But be careful. Be careful. Emmett got... Didn't I see Haunter in here? Am I bugging? All right, I'm just seeing shit. Emmett got like 50-40 2 fights ago. Yeah, bro. Hi. Chris Broker. Hi. He don't deserve a title shot. Yeah, nah, Emmett. Neither of them deserve a title shot. This is not like a... This is not for who fights for the belt next. This is just a good old-fashioned Apex card. MMA math don't work. Lopez can throw shit off his back. I just think for that fight, bro, it's kind of like Izzy. You know, I saw a lot of people, Izzy and Imavov, they're like, bro, but it's Izzy. And it's like, yeah, but we've seen the best of Izzy. I unfortunately feel that same way about Volk. And Diego Lopez, every fight looks better and better. Better and better. And then better. Emmett lost to Calvin Cater. My mom lost her favorite saucepan because of it. Ilya's running from Cub Swanson. What? Cub Swanson robbery victory. He sleeps people. It hurt seeing Izzy get shinned. It did hurt, but I had Imavov heavy. I also had Imavov points, so that's my fault, but man. I'm going to go over some props for these fights too, guys. We'll go over some of these props. Vanessa Demopoulos, there's not much to say here. I don't think she wins a 30-27. So you could look at Alencar plus 3.5. But it's Demopoulos points all day. The price tag is going to be like minus 200. I found that so funny last week. Lupi Godinez money line was minus 250. Lupi points minus 200. What can you do with that? Nothing. Middleweight and welterweight title pictures. Of course I'm not tired. Then when I go live, I get tired. Middleweight and welterweight title pictures are so blocked up. That's a fact. That's a fact. I like to see that, though. I prefer to see it like that. Is this live? Sorry, I'm high as hell. This is live, guys. You are seeing this live. Did you see Izzy fake reaction? He acted like Alex won against Ank. To his resume look good. Alex did not beat Ank. That's funny, though. Izzy would do some shit like that. Why I don't get notifications? Everybody else got notifications, bro. I even asked people, how'd you come on here? They said because notifications. You seen the pic of Ilya holding Steve Harvey celebrating after KOing Max with a random on? That's mad funny. Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey and Ilya, they need a podcast together. Sebastian notes pre-recorded. Is it wrong that Ilya is my second favorite UFC fighter, but I don't give him much credit for knocking out Volk in a short period of Volk getting knocked out by Islam? You got to respect that knockout, bro, because Volk, I think Volk won the first round. And then Topuria kind of figured out his timing. Topuria's striking is disgusting. Izzy is the bomb. He used to be. We locking in Big Ank against Poetard? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. I don't know what to do for O'Malley, though, guys. O'Malley and Merab, too. Who do you guys have? That's tough for me. O'Malley said he was hurt last time. He said he's going to be 70% better this time. What do you guys think? That's tough. Because it's just like that fight. I want to go back and just bet on Merab. But I'm kind of like, damn, O'Malley could catch him. Or he could not. O'Malley said he changed his entire life, too. Quit smoking weed, quit going out, quit partying, quit smoking. This guy's out here solving puzzles, bro. Every once in a while, I'll watch one and realize it's not live. So watch pre-recorded before. Yeah, Izzy glazing Alex heavy. You want to be friends now that he has no title chances? That's crazy. Honestly, going O'Malley, he took 2 rounds from Merab while injured. Merab's decision, but bet the house on it. He's better now. Pimblett is coming up. That's a fact, bro. We got Patty next week. Next week's card is so fire. So fire. I'm going to try my best this week to do a full fight companion. Full 7 hours. May God be with me. I'm going to try it, though. Not good, little bro. I said give him no credit. I'm not even a Volk fan. I'm just unbiased. That's fair. Man, O'Malley and Merab. Like, the safer pick is Merab. but don't bet your house on that, you know? It's one of those fights where it's like, that's the pick, but you gotta sprinkle on O'Malley. Should I give my coworker the potard? What is that? What the hell does that mean? Do you like Pimblett? I do, bro. I kind of love his post-fight press speeches too. Like when he went in there and he was talking about men's health and all that, bro. I do believe in that shit too. So shout out Patty for going on the mic and doing some shit. Fighting style, his chin's way up in the air too much, but other than that, man, I picked Bobby Green against him, so he showed me. His grappling's actually nasty. I have faith in Sugar. Me too, bro. Not a good week for a full fight companion. Card starts with 2 women MMA fights. I know, but I've never done a full fight companion. I'm like, let me just practice at least. Let me see if I can do it. Because when I start the live streams for the main event, I get no views. Or sorry, for the main card, I get no views because everybody's already on like other live streams. Can we get a quick Ili Aptoro? Who be saying that? Is it Chael Sonnen? Or was that McGregor? McGregor, Ili Aptorio. Chael can't say his name right either, and neither can Kevin Holland. Kevin Holland said Taporia's name, and he said it's so wrong. He's like, Taporiar. I'm like, bro, how do you not know these fighters? Conor McGregor, you need to come back. He's not, bro. Conor McGregor is done. He's cooked. Where's the NHL no goal in the first 5-minute parlay? Oh, bro, I'm so over that shit. I'm so over that shit. That shit is not hitting. I was happy Alex lost so all his poetards can be hubbled again. There's only one UFC superstar, Conor. I'm scared to say it because it sounds like you're saying the N-word, but you're not. I was just pissed because all my tickets had goddamn Alex Pereira. Had one leg of my parlay left. Pereira KO. Actually, I do remember that. It was $10 to win 230. 4-leg parlay. The last leg, Pereira KO. I baited. I love Steve Versag. Dude, it's a shame he's ending up like Dom Reyes. It's not his fault, though, bro. They be feeding him to the lions. It makes no sense to me. They're like, all right, well, you fought Pantoja. You fought Moreno. So next, you're going to go up to 135. And you're going to fight O'Malley. They be doing Urseg dirty, bro. I don't get it. He's not even like, if they just like, how old is Steve Urseg? Does anybody know? If they just took their time a little bit, how do you go from sleeping Matt Schnell to a title shot with Pantoja? Urseg is 29. Everybody chill out a little bit. By everybody, I mean the UFC. They're just feeding him to lions, bro. I don't get it. Patty got stuff at Walmart. What does that mean? Now, Ilya knocking out Max. We will find out on Saturday, brother. That was embarrassing. I'm not going to lie. When they did the Taporia, or as Taz would say, Taporior. How'd you say it? Apturo. There we go. As Taz would say. That was a rough little like interview back and forth. Max's every line was, we'll see you Saturday night, brother. Brother. Yo, Max Holloway's wife is a certified baddie. Let's get that out of the way real quick. Josh Emmett KO is a lock. It is not a lock. It's a good pick, but it's not a lock. Don't do that to me. Come on, TV. Where's my light? Ah! This thing just stops working. Steve Urseg is a bum. He stubs his toe. I hope he stubs his toe. All right. That's fair. MC, what? Happy Alex lost, being my GOAT Erie Mike the title shot. At plus 500 is absolutely insane. I didn't know that. His knockouts at plus 500. Yeah, you got to do a parlay with that. That's like, that's destiny right there. Man, if that's the case, Josh Emmett KO is plus 500. I'm doing my betting prop section video tomorrow, so I haven't looked at any of the props yet besides money lines. I'm waiting for all the odds to drop. And there's PFL tomorrow. If you guys are sick degenerates, you want to bet tomorrow too, PFL's on. Man, Josh Emmett KO is at plus 500. I would put that. Maybe put Brito KO sub. If God loves us, put Kennedy KO. If you're a super demon degenerate, you put GM3 submission. I was gonna say the Torres Finney fight, you can put no distance, but the price tag on that's gonna be disgusting. I already can tell. All the girl favorites should win this. It should be a clear path to victory for all these girl fighters. I like Luma inside the distance, Barboza inside the distance, and then I like Demopoulos points. Boom, 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 boom. Hope Alex retire. Need Yuri to be champ and defend 10 times and be light heavyweight GOAT. Yuri's had the belt for a couple seconds. Hella feeding Urseg. They're like, okay, next fight, Tom Aspinall. Bro, literally, it makes no sense to me. It's like when they rushed Asakura. Now what do you do with Asakura, bro? You just fumbled it, UFC. And Urseg dumbass would be like, all right, mate. He's pulling a Kevin Holland. He's like early 30s, 39, 29 facts. Urseg doing his best Dom Reyes impression. Give him a Mir Albazi trust. He wins that. I love Max. I am the Heat, brother. I am the Heat. He's my favorite fighter. I'm him, brother. Dustin better. Max, Warriors King. Blah, blah, blah. Joe Pyfer talking about give it my all first 4 minutes and fight. Then he'll gas out. Joe Pyfer went on a huge rant. You saw Joe Pyfer being like, fuck Mexico. Joe Pyfer was pissed. He was calling it a dump. He was going in, bro. 2-0, he's a goon. Emmett round 2 KO. Interesting. Betting on PFL is fucking flabbergasting. Did someone say goon? Erie only like 31. He's a good chance to get the title back. I don't know, bro. That Magomed guy's looking a little scary. 5 bets I like after round 1. Davey Grant. Hell yeah. Yo, Davey looked amazing against Ramon Tavares. He was kind of scaring me that 3rd round. Grant wears the damage so bad too. Like his face just gets busted up. He probably comes back late for the W. I like Lerone Murphy after Josh wins round 1. All right. Joe Pyfer turned off the body cam. Oh my God, you guys are shot. Mexico is a dump. I don't know. I've been to Mexico twice. I've been to the DR twice. I've never gotten food poisoning. Like, I don't know where these people are eating, where everyone at the UFC has to shit their pants at once. Loopy, DC, Pyfer, and there was someone else too. I think it was John Anik was like, I just shit myself. Bro, where are you guys eating? Someone said Joe Pyfer went to Taco Bell. I don't know if that's true or not, but like if that is true, bro, you almost deserve that. Let me fight Magomed Trust? Hell nah, bro. I would never let anybody assault you like that. Well, I'm saying if I was to bet Murphy, because I wouldn't do it now. Yeah, Murphy price tag, like I'm going to leave him off my parlays. It's not worth it. I will say that. The minus, what is it, 300, 400 price tag on Lerone Murphy? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Send him maybe 2-3 years in Dagestan and forget. Facts, bro. That's a fact. If Robert Valentin loses his fight, we got to send him straight to Dagestan, bro, because Robert Valentin's my geyser, but he be baiting. People who put DC over Stipe all time are ops. Well, nah, didn't Stipe assault DC? Let's see what the poll says. We got 14 votes, and mainly Emmett. Wow. Wow. Let's do another poll. Let's do another poll while we're here, because this one's tough for me to predict, guys. I need your help with this. Who you got for this one? We got Finney, and we got Valentin. This one's tough, guys. I think I'm betting with my heart when I bet on Valentin, bro. Two to one, word. Send me 2-3 year parlay, Prince Basement. I'll come back. Never miss a play. Guys, this room was supposed to be the parlay factory, and we did horrible. Josh Emmett have knockout power? 100%. Pink. He landed 2 significant strikes on Bryce Mitchell. 2. If it was a 1-round fight, DC would fuck up Stipe every time. I don't know. That's tough. That's tough. Josh Emmett sent my GOAT Bryce to the Shadow Realm. Gene Silva. Damn, you guys are talking me into Emmett KO, bro. Like, I don't personally see it. I would hope Lerone Murphy's better than that, but it is definitely possible. In my eyes, it's like 50-50. If you bet Josh Emmett, you might as well just bet KO. I don't see him winning points. Josh Emmett, I said that's your GOAT. Bryce Silva. You got wrestled by a striker gang. Yeah. People are saying Murphy KO, knee up the middle. I'm like, absolutely not. What the hell? People are that delusional. I'm mad at myself for riding on the Rosas submission, because I knew it. People were like, yeah, he's going to get the sub. And I was like, fuck no, he's not. But then all my parlays had Rosas sub. I knew it was going to the decision. I knew it. I'll tell you what I see. So I see Vanessa Demopoulos going the distance. The Victor Henry fight going the distance. I would hope Luma Lukbume does not go the distance. Daniel Frunza, no distance. Diani Barbosa, no distance. Davy Grant, distance. Luis Gurule, no distance. Robert Valentine, no distance. GM3. Damn, the GM3 fight, that has a possibility to do both. That's tough. There are not going to be some good props for GM3 because I'm confused on that fight. Kennedy, no distance. Cortavius, distance. Brito, no distance. And then Josh Emmett. Man, it really only goes no distance if Josh Emmett knocks him out. That's it. That's it. Murphy almost got knocked out by Unk Barbosa and Unky guy. Just retired. I like what Hajab said. He said, Murphy's almost gotten knocked out, but every fight he's come back and won it. So I know that doesn't happen every time, but I do like that take. Ilya versus Islam predictions. Man, I'm going Ilya to Poirier, guys. I just think he's well-rounded enough. It's like if you mix Dustin Poirier and like Charles Oliveira together, you get to Poirier. I might be bugging when I say that, but that's how I feel. He's a better striker than Islam. Not better on the ground, but I think that since he is so well-rounded, Islam will struggle. I truly believe that. It's smaller cage, so decision play is going to be a sweat. It's a fact. Thoughts on Marab versus O'Malley announced for 316? Yeah, we were just talking about that earlier today. It's tough because if O'Malley wasn't injured before, this would be so clear-cut Marab. But I watched all of O'Malley's podcast today, and he's got me hook, line, and sinker. He's like, bro, I'm going to be 70% better now. He quit clubbing, quit smoking, quit drinking. This dude's literally solving puzzles with his daughter now. That's his meditation. He has like a journal. I'm like, this guy has a journal? If you have a journal, you're locked in. So it's like the clear pick, I shouldn't say clear, the pick should be Marab because of what we've seen the past 2 fights, but it's tough because I do like O'Malley, you know? So I got to make sure I don't bet with my heart with this one. Last time I wasn't. I was like, O'Malley slept Sterling. Why can't you do it to Marab? But I guess we saw why he can't. Josh Emmett has a good chin. He does 100%. Survived 5 rounds with Ilya. That's a fact, bro. Islam round 3 Dars. That's crazy. Is there any chance Prates wins Ian Gary? Yeah, bro. Everyone in the chat is super back and forth on that. Some people saying Gary's a lock. Some people saying you're an idiot. Prates all day. It's just one of those things, guys, where I'm picking the fighting nerd until further notice. I'm sorry. Again, the fighting nerd's got me hook, line, sinker. He's such a horrible wrestler. I don't think Gary's that good either. I think Gary's good. But to say he has like a crazy grappling advantage, I guess it's like kind of true, but not enough for me to pick him. Imagine Shug gets 50-45. That'd be horrendous, bro. He did scare me when he said, in this podcast thing, he says, I'm at a point in my life where I don't have to win. That scares me. I want you to say the opposite of that. I want you to say, I got to win this. I have to win this. That's what happens when you get so rich. You're just like, I don't care. He's tapped on the regional scene too, lay and pray. Who? Prates gets subbed? Damn. That's true. Gary almost subbed Rachmanov. That's crazy. I forgot. He talks about how Carlos has fights under another name before the UFC with a lot of losses, I guess. Damn. Damn. Hey, bro, big up. Keep the good work up. Peace and love from Nigeria. Thank you, Maji. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Even was on Tapology, but I guess it's since been erased. Damn, that's crazy. I hate Rigo. Was super interesting, though. I ain't finished the video. His voice is hella annoying. No, yeah, Rigo is shot, bro. He's such an idiot. It, like, blows my mind. That stupid grin he always has. He's like... he looks like the Brain from Pinky and the Brain. Like, he's got the biggest forehead. His fucking hairline's gone. It's okay, though. It happens. But your forehead should not be that shiny. Stop waxing it. Volka's breaking the 35 curse in my life. I don't know, bruh. I don't know. That's another thing, too. In that division, people over the age of 35 have never won a title defense. That's crazy. If he loses, don't expect me to be here for a while. Oh, that's fair, bro. That's how I feel when Dan Hooker loses. If JDM beats Bilal, Islam will move up for the second belt. I think Islam has to fight Topuria. Because Topuria said he was promised a title fight. There's only one person. It's not Magomed. If JDM beats Bilal, Islam's got to move up too. Islam's basically destroyed everybody. Crazy. Big ass chrome dome facts, bro. That shit is huge. You can tell he did like a 4-month in-depth research though. Low key, can't question what he says in the video. Seems like Prates might have super fishy past. Oh, you're saying Rigo dropped a protest video. Got you. I wouldn't trust any of those videos, bro. He literally told us all to bet on Khalil Roundtree because the higher powers that exist in the world, the Illuminati, allowed Roundtree to have the title shot. And so he's winning against Pereira. So be very careful. This motherfucker said, yeah, the Illuminati is on Roundtree's side because he holds up the triangle. He's going to starch Pereira. This is his time. Deceased. He also said Figueiredo's going to destroy Petr Yan, bro. It's Petr Yan's washed. He's garbage. Petr Yan won 50-45. So be careful with Rigo. Rigo's it's a little Ed, especially if you take into consideration that Jimmy comes from and its origins. Yeah, don't listen to any of that information, bro. I'm telling you. Rigo is just trying to hype up his Christian community. Don't listen to him. It's barely true. Fucking got drunk and spent 600. I hate myself right. What do you spend 600 on? Drinking? Don't go to the club. I understand Islam wanting Ilya to prove himself because people discredit the Volk win because he's a featherweight. I think they're going to go straight for the title. It sounds like Topuria is like, bro, they told me I'm getting a title shot. That's why I left. No, yeah, he's delusional, but he wasn't lying. Roundtree is in a cult. Yeah, exactly. He finds one little thing and then he just cranks it to the extreme. I get it. Roundtree isn't a cult, but that's it. That's where the story ends. He's in a cult. That's the end of the story. Delusional. Volk. Take it with a grain of salt. Take it with 2 grains of salt. And a pinch of lime. Who is Dustin even going to fight at this point? Gang. He beat Max twice, and Gaethje said he doesn't want a 3rd fight. He said it needs to be a legend. That's interesting. Man, at this point, bro, they've waited so long. They could do Dan Hooker and Dustin Poirier again. Imagine. I would throw up. I would be like, no, Hooker. Bro, imagine they did that. That would be fucking insane. He probably should have finished the video. I couldn't, though. Surprised it came up on my feed. I thought I blocked him. Yeah, I wish I could attempt to watch it. I just can't. He probably did one of these at some point where he like thinks he's saying something like serious. He's like, and what happened was, once he does this, you know he's fucking shot. You know he's not saying anything. With that shiny ass forehead, wax on, wax off, wax on. I literally think he sits there and just scrubs his forehead. Gets that shit perfect. Chiweewees. Chiweewees got so overplayed, bro. Chiweewees is dead. This guy went out there and had a horrendous performance against someone who is now 0-3 in his 2nd time in the UFC. Bet. Chiweewees is done. Yeah, almost tapped the fuck out, facts. Once Chiweewees fights like a true grappler, bro, this shit is over. This shit is over. What is, I don't know, it's a different weight class. I was going to say Chase Hooper would destroy this man. Chase Hooper would assault Rosas Jr., but it's a different weight class. Whatever. Hooker is not winning that shit. No, yeah, probably not, bro. Probably not, unfortunately. I think if Chiweewees would have asked for a 50K bonus, they just cut his mic. Like Bruce Buffer. No, yeah, he did that last time, bro. He's like, Dana, 50 cheese. Like, bro, you did nothing. I believe that was the Noche fight. He did nothing. Was it Noche? I can't remember. He went the distance, I think. Should fight a Dagestani, facts. Chouibi versus Talbot? Nah. I feel like Talbot would still somehow lose that shit somehow. Talbot will find a way to lose that fight, even though he shouldn't. I can't believe that said Gabriel Miranda won. I know, that was mad funny. And Emmers couldn't even hear it. He thought he said his name. What he's smoking on, what he watch. That's because he had a parlay. He had a parlay with Miranda in it. He just couldn't. He couldn't. He thought maybe he could rig the fight if he just says the wrong name. Like, nah, Bruce, your parlay didn't hit. They're just trying to get Volkov to fight Almeida. I know, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. You got robbed your last fight. We're going to do you a favor. Now fight this vicious grappler. I was like, fuck it, does this mean my parlay? Dana is not doing him right. No, I know, it's crazy, bro. When do you think John versus Aspinall will happen? They love to put John Jones at MSG in New York. That's where I'm from, New York. I live like 30 minutes from MSG. They love to put John Jones at MSG. So realistically, John Jones only fights in November or December every year. And if it doesn't happen this year, I'm boycotting the UFC. Never. Why is Kennedy only a minus 230? Because the other guy, like, does have a decent record in the UFC. It makes sense. 3-1 on Kennedy. Kennedy got dog walked by OSP. Don't you ever forget that. It wasn't a different weight class. It was at 205. But everyone in their entire mother's life bet on Kennedy against OSP. And Kennedy dog walked him. I couldn't believe it. I think Martin Boudet is 4-1. Yeah, he's 4-1 in his last 5. But he's beaten horrendous people. Breshke, Collier, Parisian, Arlovsky. And then he goes out and fights a striker like Gaziev and gets KO'd in round 2. A minute in. I think Kennedy has a crazy reach in this fight too. Let me see. He's got 6 inches of reach. That's not bad. Have you been to MSG for UFC event? I have. I went to, he said Cuzzy's ass. I went to Pereira. Pereira and Izzy won. So it was UFC 281 when Pereira took Izzy's belt. There was some crazy fights that night. I'm gonna read you what I saw. Because I saw some bullshit. These are all the fights I saw live. Carla, Esparza, and Whaley. Nobody cares. I saw Dustin Poirier and Michael Chandler live. That was insanity. I saw Chris Gutierrez KO Frankie Edgar. I saw my guy Dan Hooker KO Claudio Puelles. I know Moicano fought that night too. Moicano submitted Brad Riddell. I saw Ryan Spann KO Dominic Reyes. That was hard to watch. Aaron Blanchfield got a sub over Molly McCann. I didn't even know I saw Molly McCann. Jesus, where was I? Andre Petrosky, won the decisions against Turman, who I think is not in the UFC anymore. Matt Frivola got a KO over Otman Azatar. I'm not even going to read this Carolina fight because nobody cares. I saw the double knockdown live. When Mike Trezano and Sung Hoo Choi, they both threw a hook and they both dropped at the same time. I saw that live. That was crazy. It was like seeing a double rainbow. I saw Montel Jackson beat Julio Arce, and then we actually showed up late. The first fight was Carlos Ulberg KOing Negumir. I don't know who the hell it is. But we showed up late and missed that, unfortunately. Um, 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 Kennedy has low fight IQ. Yeah, he has his moments. Look what he did against OSP. Yeah, that was disgusting, bro. Collier can't even see his feet. 6 inch, not bad, bro. It's huge. When you're a vicious striker like Kennedy, that is huge. How does Kennedy KO Olberg and then lose to OSP? That makes no sense. I know, bro. I was complaining about that the other day. I was complaining about that on my Instagram. I'm like, so wait, because I forgot that he KO'd Olberg. That got me cranky. So I'm like, wait. So he can KO Olberg, but gets dog walked by OSP. I think Kennedy was like a minus 800 that night against OSP too. It was disgusting, bro. I was sick. That was a nice fight, Macano Hernandez. Facts. Bro went to piss during the Molly fight. I truly don't remember that. My memory is so shot. I don't even remember seeing Moicano, but he was there. I literally don't remember anything except Izzy, Dustin Poirier. I forgot I even saw Dan Hooker. Not gonna lie to you. I remember Chris Gutierrez. That was crazy when he KO'd Frankie Edgar. I don't remember Ronaldo Macano at all. I remember Ryan Spann. That was crazy. I don't remember Matt Frivola. Get Reed dead Unk. What the hell? Heard the bathroom situation is impossible. Is that true? Lines long as shit. Nah, it's not bad. Well, I guess you really do have to take a piss during the fights. Because if you take a piss after the fight, it's going to be a huge line. That's when you just find a boring fight, just sneak out, end of the first round, go take a piss, you're good. That Thai girl gonna get first round KO. She better, bro. My girl Luma. Luke Bume. ESPN says she's a minus 900. Hope that's not true. Bro said Holberg KO. Well, that one I completely missed. We showed up late, so I missed that completely. There was no hope. Blanchfield versus Barber are gonna be so ass. Yeah. But Barber got a fat ass. Someone's gonna have an ass, and it's not Blanchfield. Blanchfield's face really pisses me off. I don't know why. I just want to punch it. Kennedy good at the apex. He ain't losing. Minus 230. So safe. Bet. I'm gonna come back here when he loses. How can you see the fight? Cause ring's so small. It wasn't bad. I had the nosebleeds and I was still chilling. I was at the very top and it was still absolutely fine. It was beautiful. Let me try and pull up. I had a YouTube short at one point showing the arena. It really isn't bad. Even the worst seats in the house, they do you some justice. Where is it? Man, should I keep doing YouTube shorts, bro? People are telling me YouTube shorts are gonna fuck up my channel, but fuck it. My shit's already fucked up. And the video won't play. Great. Great. Whoa. That's the Max Holloway shit, bro. Oh my god. This video never gets old. I gotta show this. This literally never gets old. This is the full version. Of course, now it's not going to play the audio. Great. Thanks, guys. This is what it looks like, though. That's not bad. Like, you can still see it pretty good from where I'm sitting. You know, you can see what's going on. It's so weird not hearing the commentary, though. Not having the commentary is kind of bugged out. Bro, play the volume. Oh, I muted it.
Okay.
Bro, you said turn the beat up. The guy's just losing it. I forgot my audio's messed up on the computer. You sound crippin' on the low. I missed some stuff here. Let's see what he says now. It says the fight got canceled. W with the Tiger. I don't know if it's true. Nah, she has a new opponent. So the first one, her first opponent got injured. So now she's fighting Estela Nunes. Thoughts on this parlay? Murphy decision. It's just not worth it, bro. The Murphy decision is not worth it. We're just talking about it. I don't know. I think I get the double chances. Maybe I'm just trying to be more risky this week, but I would do like, I'm not going to tell you what to do. What I would personally do on that parlay is I would do I get the Murphy decision because that's his path to victory. He's not going to KO or submit him. Brito, I kind of like KO sub. I'm not going to lie. And then Kennedy, I like just straight up KO. I get it, you're being safer, but like my parlays are going to be some psychopathic shit. I'm doing Vanessa Demopoulos decision. The Reese McKee fight, no distance. Barbosa, the girl. Bro, is Barbosa really a minus 1100 or is ESPN on crack? Because these odds for these girl fights are disgusting. You almost can't touch them. Barbosa minus 1100, Lumuluk Bume minus 800. Bro, please tell me that's not true. Davy Grant fight goes the distance. Torres Finney, no distance. Kennedy KO. Cortavius fight goes the distance. Joanderson Brito KO sub. And I'm personally not touching the Murphy fight. You guys convinced me that Josh Emmett KO plus 500 is worth the money. So bug it about it. Any parlays for the World Series? What? Didn't baseball just start? Aaron Blanchfield's name sounds like what her face looks like. Basically, bro. Basically. It's that bad. Kennedy knocked out Olberg in the Apex. That's a fact, bro. I forgot about that, too. I saw that on Instagram recently. I'm like, when the hell did this happen? Not a good parlay for my guy, Raj. Max Holloway getting knocked out was your fault. It wasn't my fault, bro. I picked Taporia that night. Taz, which one in that misses Murphy decision? You got Emmett KO. Is this financial advice? Yeah, Emmett KO. I'm sprinkling some on Emmett KO as well, but I think Murphy decision is the more likely outcome. Yeah. Those are the two options, bro. Emmett KO or Murphy decision. Yo, Shashwat, you know what the price tag is for Murphy decision? Is it plus money or not? You need to use DraftKings, you fucking up. Nah, Shashwat's over in India, bro. So he can't even... Because that would be the fire parlay right there. Fire double chance. You can literally do the same bet in one. Emmett KO or Murphy decision. It's not plus money. Oh, yeah, I would not touch that, bro. It's just not worth it. I would just stay away from that fight completely and just find something else. It's just too sketchy. It's like betting against Francis Ngannou. You know, it's like, bro, he's just got that touch of death. Bro, Kamza beats everyone. That's it. Nothing else. UFC is over. Kamza already won. I agree with you, bro. Actually, I don't agree with you. I think DDP can actually beat Chimaev. I really do believe that. Minus 110. Yeah, I would stay away from that. Any gas station boner pill you recommend? I've actually never done that in my life. I've never done it in my life. Swear to God, I don't even know what a Blue Chew tastes like. I swear. Oh shit, I can see the props right here. Yo, how? Yo. It says here they got Murphy KO at plus 250 and Josh Emmett KO at plus 450. How is Murphy KO priced less than Emmett KO? That is insane. It makes me want to just hammer Emmett KO. Is it 207? It is, bro. I don't know why I'm up. So you recommend Blue Chew? I guess it's the most like mainstream one. Davey Grant might fuck up the Oliveira clone. Yeah, bro. The Oliveira clone, my guy Daniel Santos got head kicked so badly twice in his John Castaneda fight. He got head kicked. The fight went on a little bit more. Then John Castaneda, bink, head kicked him again. He is durable because he got up and then kneed Castaneda in the face and won the fight. But he just caught him, bro. If you don't catch Davey Grant, you're not doing it. You're not doing it. UFC and Blue Chew, the mood. Netflix and Blue Chew. All right, guys, I'm going to be live just for another 3 more minutes. I got to get out of here and go to bed. John Castaneda is so bad, though. Ain't he cut from the UFC? Nah, he's still here. He just, he had 2 back-to-back fight cancellations. His fight got canceled. They rebooked it with someone else for the next week. That got canceled, too. Grant decision plus Finney sub plus Kennedy KO. Now we're talking. I'm personally going Robert Valentine, but I get it. If you can find something even safer, bro. So Grant decision. Kennedy KO. I like the Reese McKee fight no distance. It doesn't tell me the odds for that. No distance. It won't be anything too crazy. If they got under 2.5 at minus 135, no distance is probably minus 200 for Reese McKee. I don't mind that. I don't think Odie Osborne wins at all, bro. I feel like Louis Garule money line is very safe, but I could be baiting. And Joe Anderson Brito. If you just want to put Joe Anderson Brito on there money line, bro, just to add some spice to it, I don't think there's any way Brito loses this. I know Sabatini's a submission demon, but Brito is Himothy. I take a Blue Chew before I hit the grocery store. You just pop one in because of the taste. I feel like Taz, you probably snort that shit. Finney sub, not Finney KO. Finney does both, bro. He gets subs and KOs. If you're going to bet Finney, your best bet is KO submission, double chance it. Finney can find the sub when you think he gets the KO. Garule decision. I don't think so, bro. After watching Garule's tape, doing some tape study on Garule, I could picture him getting a finish. Actually, this guy is a decision machine, though. Jesus. This guy hasn't gotten a KO in like 7 years. That is weird. His first 5 fights ever, KOs. His last 5 fights, decisions. He's gotten one submission in there, but I guess he's only a minus like 200, minus 275. I guess you can just bet money line for Gurule, play it safe. I don't have the odds on here yet. Looks like the odds makers are expecting it to knock the distance. Emmett versus Murphy, who do you have winning and who would you want to win? I love watching a vicious Emmett KO. I'm okay with that. As long as I don't bet on Murphy, I'm okay with that. Yeah, I think I technically want Josh Emmett to win. It just scares me because he only has like one path to victory. But so does Lerone Murphy. Like, imagine he gets a finish. That'd be so crazy. Like, Lerone Murphy's path to victory is just fucking point fighting. That's it. But I do want Emmett to win, but I don't know if I'm picking him. Well, I know I'm not picking him, but I might bet on him still. He got a KO in 2023. I just checked on Tapology. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He got 2 years ago. He was on he's doing KOs left and right. His first 5 fights were KOs, and then the 5 after that just straight decisions minus his submission. Same 5 rounds should be fire though. And in the Apex, the smaller cage, sheesh. I hate that, but I also enjoy it. How they go back and forth, like small cage, big cage, small. I kind of like that. It makes it like that much harder to predict. Damn, Ige caught Murphy and dropped him. MKO is not a bad bet at all. At plus 500 too, Shashwat. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. When I first started this live, people were going crazy with the plus 500. I'm like, damn, I get it. I didn't know it was going to be that high. I thought it would be like a plus like 250, plus 300. Plus 500, you're smoking something. Emmett saying he's feeling fucking great too. Sheesh indeed. Chip Chaser, what's good, bro? I made you a mod? What am I doing? Did I make Shashwat a mod? I did. Bet. Emmett KO at plus 500 is nasty. Joe Anderson Brito KO sub. Chang Ho Lee decision. Kennedy KO. Am I baiting by betting on GM3? Am I baiting, guys? GM3 submission, am I baiting? How is Gurule's BJJ? I have no idea. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I watched one of his fights back and it was more of like a stand-up battle. But he's fucking nasty with the hands. Which fight was it that I watch? I can't even remember. He's only gotten one submission his entire career, so be careful with that. But I don't think it's an issue here. I think he wins this. A safer pick is obviously Gurule moneyline. I don't even watch UFC. I just like chilling. Bro, get the fuck out of here. Not much, man. Just greening right now. God damn it, I'm sober. I'm a sober little bitch. If I bet 20 on Emmett by KO, no matter the round, how much would it pay? Can you check for me real quick? Green eyes. I remember betted. I've been looking to start for a couple of cards. If you put 20 on Emmett KO, it wins you $100. If you put $20, that's how good I am. I just already know. Emmett KO, if it's plus 500, that means you get $100. 20 into 100. I'm going to sleep though. Peace, peace, my G, peace. Rest. How old is GM3? He's definitely in his 30s, but I don't know. Let's see. GM Tree, 37. God damn, I thought it was going to be like 33. 37, and Brad Tavares is 37 too. We got almost 4 inches of reach advantage for GM3. Nasty. 127. Jesus, that's crazy. I've never betted. You good, bro. 40. This is not the card to start betting, bro. This is like when I told people UFC Noche. I'm like, guys, Noche, this is the one. And I went like 3 for 9. Parlays is better, huh? 120, that's crazy. Oh yeah, I guess because you get your 20 back too. Like, parlays are the way for me, just because I bet little amounts of money and I try and turn that into like $1,000. So that's why if you put a parlay together where you found all the people you like the most, like if you did Josh Emmett KO, Joe Anderson Brito KO submission, Kennedy KO, and then found one more that you liked, you could say Torres Finney. That's not my pick, but Torres Finney KO sub. That 20 would probably pay like $500, $400, $300, something crazy. So that's why it's worth it. You know, obviously it's harder to get to that because you have so many more things you have to worry about. But so far I'm thinking a 3-leg parlay of either Brito Emmett point spread, Reese McKee, or Victor Henry. You said either Brito Emmett point spread. The Emmett point spread makes sense. Shit. Is that plus money or not? I can't even see the point spread on here because I'm on like just looking at ESPN's numbers. Damn, I forgot that exists, bro. I'm the point spread demon too. I was going crazy last week with the point spreads. I had Pilastri point spread, Kurt Holloway plus 3.5. I had a few, bro. Borjas. Who else? There was more. I had more plus 3.5s. I forget who they were though. The Reese McKee and Victor Henry, both of those fights are so hard to predict. My pick is Victor Henry, but I'm not confident. And I'm fading Reese McKee, but again, like, it's very 50-50. Plus what you bet, it's a fact. Bet the next week card, that's true. Maybe you save the money for 314 as your first betting card. 317 gonna have 3 title fights. Really? That's crazy. I think Tavares wins, but I don't have a good history betting GM3 fights. I just looked at Brad's last 5. It's just horrendous. He's 1-4 in his last 5. But it is demons. DDP, Bruno Silva, RoboCop, and Park. The only one he's beat is Weidman. So, I was supposed to end this live 2 minutes ago, and here I am 10 minutes later. You still up, homie? Nice. I'm about to pass out, though. Nice shirt. Thank you, bro. I made this. This is my little bootleg company. It's not even a company because there's no anything that makes it a company, but in my mind, it's a company. Switchblade, hand grenade. Can you bet on random shit like I would have put 500 that Cejudo would get booed in Mexico? Nah, I can't do that. Emmett plus 5. Oh my God, it's plus 100. Oh my God. That's crazy. That's like when Jan Blachowicz was plus 100 for the point spread against Olberg. I should have hammered that. Plus 5 points, because he's not going to finish him, bro. That's a great time to take a plus 5.5. It's like when Bruno Ferreira fought Armin Petrosian. Armin Petrosian's not going to finish Bruno Ferreira. Bruno Ferreira can win 1 round. I believe the plus 5.5, he has to win 2 rounds, though. Am I right? I'm going to save it just to hype the card more than it already is. You never bet. Well, don't start now. Once you start, you can't stop. By the way, Volk getting slept next week. Facts. Juice, who just got here. Juice is here and he's dipping. Peace, Juice. 3rd time's a charm. Go sleep now. So how much would it pay now, Emmett by KO? Emmett KO is the same. It's plus 500. So if you put 20, you technically win 100 and you get your 20 back. So it's 120. I just went through Tapology. This card is so bad, I might just skip this. Yeah, this weekend, guys, is social gambling. This is not the time to try and win a Bentley. I'll tell you how many fights are sketchy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out of 13 fights in my eyes are 50-50. Terrifying. She want to hop in a Rari. They telling me to get off of Twitter. Bars. Got arm barred about an hour ago. Heard a pop out for a week or so. Just want to share. Damn, son. Heal up, my G. Heal up. Because you said you about to pass out. It's true. I definitely am. I'm going to just watch the main event. I'll be watching boxing all day, though. Damn. Tomorrow's PFL, too. Or really today. Today is PFL. Boxing week. Heard you. I didn't even look at the boxing. I don't know. What's like the biggest name in boxing? I don't even know. What's the biggest name this week for boxing? We'll see if I know who it is. If I know anybody. Lopez KO, Patty sub, Reyes KO, Yair decision, Silva KO, Yan decision, Hooper decision. I think Hooper gets a finish, bro. I feel like Hooper gets a finish, cuz. I forget who he's even fighting, but I just expect it to happen. Where Jim Miller? No, yeah, he's gonna sub up Jim Miller, bro. Julian Erosa is a minus 500. Oh my god. Holy shit. My pick is Julian Erosa, but minus 500. When's GFL? That's a great question. It's supposed to be this month, isn't it? Isn't GFL this month? The Global Fag League? No, I'm kidding. Let me chill. I think GFL is this goddamn month. Teams watch. All right, I don't know how this is possible, but the season premiere is a 2-day event. I don't know why this is, but it says May 24th and May 25th. I don't know if that means they have back-to-back events. I don't know what the hell that means, but questionable boxing records. Chase Hooper fights. Yes, he's a Mormon demon. Don't forget, guys, the best base for MMA is Catholic school. That's where Chase Hooper's come from. Everybody fighting the best for like 2 years since Turkey came. Kanye dropped a new song named World War III. You should listen. Are you kidding me, bro? Did he really? That's insane. Thank Mayweather for the past BS. GFL card is stacked. I didn't even see what the card says. It just says it'll be fun to watch. I don't know if I can bet on it or not, but This shit better be sick. If they give me that same like AI bullshit like last time, we're gonna have a real problem. Yeah, I can't even see the lineup. Oh, maybe I can. Let me try clicking on this bullshit. Join the movement. I'm not joining anything. Every boxer is 34-0 with 33 KOs, but only 2 of their opponents you might have heard of. Oh, damn. I gotta look at this now. Boxing schedule. This week. I can't find it, whatever. Miller has only been sub 3 times out of his 56 fights. That's pretty crazy. Someone called it the global geriatric league. I was like, what word is that, geriatric? It makes me laugh every time. That's not funny. I hope Jim Miller wins. That will not be happening. I think Hooper subs him as well, switching to sub decision now. He's gonna get better and better, bro. Chase Hooper's only 25. Like, we have not seen the best out of Chase Hooper yet. Hooper lives in a bish boy rich hick town near me. Oh, damn. That's crazy. Put the main card up for 314. Let me hear who you want to win. Not you betting on, you fucking gambling. Let me hear who you want to win, not who you betting on. Gotcha. Who I want to win? That's the worst way to bet. Who do I want to win? That doesn't mean who's going to win the fight. All right, so this is pretty easy. Starting off, it's pretty easy. Nora Cornoli against Haley Cohen. We're picking Nora. We're picking Marco Tullio over Tresean Gore. I am, as of now, picking Sumodarji over Mitraposo, but that might change. This one's very tough for me to predict. Cedric Dumas and Mikhail Owenjachuk. That's tough, because they're both kind of idiots. I might just skip that one. I'm going Julian Erosa. I would love for him to get a finish, but Darren Elkins is very durable. But I'm going Julian Erosa heavy. I'm going Chase Hooper heavy too. I would love to see a finish from Chase Hooper. Verna Jandiroba, that should be a very easy win for her because Jan has no grappling. It says she's only a minus 155 money line. I like Verna Jandiroba a lot in that fight. I'm picking Sean Woodson over Dan Ige only because my guy Christopher that comes in the chat is a huge Sean Woodson fan. And I think there's more to come from Sean Woodson, guys. Even though he's 32. Thought he was 25, but he's not. This one's tough for me to pick too. Krylov and Dominic Reyes, because I want Reyes to win, but does he? I don't know, because Krylov is kind of dangerous. My pick right now is Dominic Reyes, but that's me betting with my heart, not my head. I'm going Yair Rodriguez over Pitbull. I'm going Gene Silva over the Nazi lover. I'm going Patty Pimblett submission, and I'm going Diego Lopez at plus money. Bam. GFL is saying they have Jeremy Stevens when he's signed to the UFC. Yo, they said Moicano said that someone, I forgot who it was, but he called them after they got signed to the GFL. He goes, yo, bro, you're in the GFL? He goes, bro, I've never heard of any of this shit in my life. The GFL is signing people or trading them to their organization without them even knowing. It's I don't know what the GFL's on. They're very confusing. Yo, congratulations, bro. And the guy's like, bro, I don't know what's going on. I've never heard of this shit in my life. Did you agree with my picks for the next card? I did. Well, right off the bat, Lopez KO. Like, Lopez is my pick, but I don't know if he gets a KO. I like Patty Sub a lot. My pick is Reyes, but I'm scared. I like Yair decision. I like Silva KO. I don't like Yan decision. I gotta go heavy Verna Jandaroba. I really do. I like Woodson decision, and I like Tulio KO. When is GFL? The GFL, it said, was the 24th of May. Oh, there are 2 cards. Oh my God. This is so weird they did this. They did back-to-back nights for GFL, guys. Look at this. This is kind of bonkers. Now, I don't know if any of these fighters know they're supposed to be fighting after that last information I just said. But they got 2 dates, 24th and 25th. Let's go over this real quick. We'll go over it piece by piece. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Robelis de Spain has no idea he's fighting. I truly don't care about a lot of this stuff. It'd be kind of interesting to see what Alex Oliveira does. He's an ex-UFC fighter. I don't care about any of that stuff. Let's see what else we got. Anthony Pettis, that's obviously unique. Holly Holm. Derek Brunson. All right, that's it for that one. And then we got These Motherfreakas. Uriah Faber. Chad Mendez, bro. He better win that shit. This guy looks like he fought back in like 2002 with that haircut. He looks like he's like dying to be in a scary movie. Jessica Penne. Nah, y'all are funny, GFL. Y'all are funny. Uh-oh. Dylan Dennis against Tony Fergie. Uriah Hall. That's very interesting. That was my geyser, bro. I was a big fan of Uriah Hall. And that's really it. Gustafson. Our guy OSP, that dog walk Kennedy. This is going to be like a closer fight than people think. I feel like it's going to like be very depressing if OSP wins. And that's really it. Josephine Knudsen. She got kicked from the UFC. My future ex-wife, Paige, is fighting. Devin Clark. That's kind of interesting against Thiago Moises. Phil Hawes, bro. If Phil Hawes gets KO'd again, bro, imagine his first GFL fight. Fucking Phil Hawes, bro. Goddamn Phil Hawes, bro. Questionable boxing records, Chase Hooper fights. It's a fact. I already read a lot of this stuff, my bad. Boxing fights take like 5 years to make. Shakur and Tank been Twitter beefing for years now. Still haven't fought. Ryan and Tank took years. Mayweather, Pac took years. Does Mayweather still fight, or is Mayweather retired? I have no idea what goes on with boxing, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Hooper will close at a minus 900, definitely. Are you guys saying a Hooper fighting Jim Miller? Yes. Don't be surprised if GM3 beats Tavares on the feet. That would be crazy. I only really rock with David Benavidez, Terrence Crawford, Earl Spence, Caleb Plant, Ryan Garcia, and Pitbull. That's the point. I don't want to hear you betting on you addict. I said who you want to win. But you can't bet on who you want to win. You can't bet like that. You're going to lose your money. You cannot bet on who you want to win. You have to bet on who's going to win. I just picked the big black guy. I used to bet like that. Like just fade white guys forever. Pitbull versus Zaire over 2.5. Yeah, I could see that. Last time I picked a Spain to win, he burned all my parlays back to back. Yeah, bro. I wonder why there's no big black women in the UFC. Jocelyn Edwards. I don't know. I was trying to think of someone like massive. I got nothing. I'm going Yair. Same, bro. I'm going Yair heavy. I saw some people saying Pitbull, though, so you're scaring me, but I'm going Yair. Sup, Ryan? I hope Bryce gets it done. I hope he doesn't. I hope Bryce has another seizure. I got Lopez and Patty. Same. Seems like a chill guy. Yeah, he said some dumb, but nobody's perfect. Is that a nobody's perfect joke because he said that about Hitler? Or... Nobody's perfect, bro. I mean, this guy invaded Philippa in the winter. Like, how dumb can you be? Like Bryce. Bryce W, chill. Dumas losing, McHale winning. This don't know why it's a hard pick. Because they're both like Ed. People so quick to want to cancel. I just don't want, I don't care if he gets canceled or not. I just want to see him get. I love how UFC made that fight. Jan punching Verna's eyes back in place. Bro, if Jandaroba gets a takedown, the fight's over. The fight is literally over. I'm not betting on no guy named Dumbass. Exactly. GFL is stacked. Facts. Joey Cruz, what up? Orbellis to Spain, my goat. I'm definitely watching. I wish we could bet on that shit, bro. I don't know if it'll let us bet on it. I doubt it. That'd be fire to bet on. Parlay, she wants to hop on the Rari, know some blank. That went to the island. Why the fuck would you go to that island? Sage Northcott and GFL card kind of surprised me. Word. GFL go only. To Spain. How far behind am I? Oh my god. Jesus. You're his manager. Poor Marilyn Moraes. It's May 24th and 25th. It's a 2-day carnival. It's like Fire Festival. I got Pettis again. Sick, I'm watching. Facts. Crazy Pettis fighting Benson for the 4th time. Sage Northcutt, wasn't he in the UFC before? I believe so. That name sounds so familiar. I just forget what his face looks like. Duffy's a perfect matchup for Spain. I got Tony. Bro, if Tony loses in the GFL, bro. As in, could go either way and will be entertaining. Facts, yes, Sage. Sucks. Page for the W, just a power slap, go. Yeah. I wish I was her coach, just like I'd slap her ass when she goes in. Like, come on, Paige. Go get him, babe. Relax, you're throbbing. Lil, bro. Pain is mine. Oh, Paige, sorry. Paige is mine. Bryce is so retarded. I don't care about cancellation, but he is so unbearable to listen to. I know, bro. It makes my ears bleed. It makes my face like, oh my God. It makes me really just question humanity. That this guy can be so close-minded. It's like me. It's like, I don't believe Jesus existed, but I'm willing to accept it's a possibility. It's 50-50. I can't stand how Bryce is like, this is what's happening. These are facts. Everything I say is a fact. You have to be like, there is a chance this is also possible. Bryce can't do that. It's fucking mind-blowing. Sage was supposed to be the next big thing, then he just stopped fighting. Damn. Paige will participate in any organization. I respect it. That is also true. Ryan Garcia versus Rolly Romero is May 2nd, I believe, on a Friday. That's fire. That's kind of sick. I kind of got Garcia in that, I guess. Shash just don't listen to him then. That easy. Problem solved. But he pops up, bro. He pops up. I want to watch Guru do an interview. Mayweather retired professionally, but does exhibitions sometimes. Got you. The boxing fights take years because they build them up for maximum returns. That's fair too. All the big black heavyweights in UFC been getting slept lately. Uh-oh. Does that mean we're fading Finney? I'll squabble with any Bryce hater. Bro, I fucking hate Bryce. I really do. Like, I despise Bryce Mitchell. I wasn't saying anything about betting. Damn, bro. Yo, ass for real. Like, gambling addict. I was saying, like, not who you bet for. I'm saying who I would of want to win. Just start gambling, bro. It's over. Just start gambling. I said Pitbull. I don't listen to him, bro. You guys were talking about him, so I dropped my opinion on as well. Just cover your ears next time you see Bryce comment then. Wait till his grown folks done talking. You guys watch Invicta FC. I always watch it because there are only women in the organization. Nah, I don't watch Invicta. Bryce, let's fucking go. F the haters. Guys, when Bryce goes absolutely to sleep, I don't want to hear anything. Why are you doing tricks on it, bro? Everyone have fans and haters. Doing tricks on it is crazy. I just got that. Doing tricks on it. I didn't ask all that, but Bryce W. Imagine Bryce sleeps Silva. Bro, imagine. Sheesh. Bryce comes out there. He's like, just sleeps him. Imagine Kanye, Bryce Mitchell, and the evil mustache man, Nightmare, blunt rotation. Now we need Kanye, Bryce, and Andrew Tate. Boom. Could happen. It's called belief, bro. Jesus was definitely a real historical figure. Whether he worked miracles or not is up to you, though. Is up to you. Facts. Sage Northcutt never stopped fighting. He took a lot of losses. Wait, no. Back to the Jesus thing, bro. Don't tell me Jesus is definitely real. That shit was 2,000 years ago. We get news wrong last week. The weatherman can't even predict the goddamn weather for tomorrow. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. It's 50-50. You can't say definitely. It's a possibility he was real. It's like, we know that Elon Musk is real because I'm looking at him. But other than that, this shit off the table. Sage Northcutt never stopped fighting. He took a lot of losses. Then he got his orbital broke with a vicious KO. What a bitch. No, I'm kidding. Took him a while to recover. W. Juice Man. There are more accounts of Jesus than just the Bible. He's mentioned a lot in the Quran too. My honest opinion, guys, I feel like Jesus was like a fire-ass magician. He was like the David Blaine of like... Oh, God. Bryce can lose. He can win. I'm just going full support for Bryce. Bing, bing, bing. Bryce sleeps Silva. He gets on the mic instantly. I revoke you. No cap, bro. I that's why he has to go to sleep. I cannot listen to a post-fight interview. I can't do it. Tate, the sanest one in the rotation, facts. I don't think he's getting KO'd either way, though. Parlay is the Antichrist. I don't know. All historians say Jesus was real. Some people say the pyramids are fucking alien spaceships. We don't know, guys. All I know is Verna Jandaroba is subbing Jan Xenon. That's all I know. It's your channel. I hope you don't mock my beliefs, so I'm not mobbing out my G. Guys, I'm not against anyone's beliefs. But you can't believe Bryce Mitchell's winning that fight. I don't care what else you believe in. Just, you can't believe in that. Parlay, we all have to get in a circle with a triangle in the middle and sell our souls. That's what I'm saying, bro. I've been saying that. Bro. Guys, evil always wins. Gene Silva's evil. Bryce Mitchell's good. Evil always wins, guys. Let's look at history. When has good won? Never, bro. I'm rocking with Bryce, win or lose. Of course, when I bet, I'm not gonna bet on who I would like to win. You're still on this betting shit, bro. I choose who I think is more likely to win. I'm saying, like, for example, if Tony versus John Jones was booked, I'll bet on John to win. I hope so, bro. Tony Ferguson versus John Jones. Is that what we're doing now? Can't stand Gene Silva, to be honest. How dare you? My chat is turning on me. I agree. The press conference was a little much. He was going in. But then Bryce has to kill the vibe and say Gene Silva said fuck Bryce because the devil's inside his soul. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Please. Bryce Mitchell says he struggles with fucking pornography, so I don't want to hear it, guys. The devil always wins. Not that I believe in the devil either, but I don't think anything exists. I think we're all just fucked. Parlay, I always knew you were on the dark side. Don't sell your soul, dude. You'll have a bad time. Bro, I don't believe in it. I don't believe you can even sell your soul. I believe that when we die, it just goes fucking black, and that's it. You have like a super long dream, maybe. I don't know. I don't believe that I just float up. And then Bryce is there waiting for me. I don't believe in that. But I would have liked Ferguson to win, but I just wouldn't bet. You're trolling me. You gotta be trolling me, bro. Punisher, you talking in circles. I would hope you bet on John Jones against Tony Ferguson. Let me know when y'all do that triangle in the middle. Shit facts. Evil always wins. Are you for real? What happened to 50-50? All right, you're right. You're right. 50-50. We got to get back to that. We got to get back to that. 50-50. All I have to say is Bryce Mitchell. Nah, he was going in, though. The globe thing was, like, way too much, bro. What else did he do that was too much? The fuck Bryce Mitchell chant went on for way too long. I guess it's hard because Gene Silva doesn't speak English, so he has no way to, like, harass him other than, like, the shit he was doing. I get it, though. It was over the top. Parlay, so what is faster, the speed of light or the speed of sound? 50-50. 50-50. Speed of light. Speed of light, final answer. Boom. I think that's like actual fact too. Talking about Tony versus John Jones. Oh my god. Gene's always trying to look like an angry nerd, then cries. That's why he's scary though, bro. That's literally why he's scary. Because he does that shit. This guy's like schizophrenic. If he didn't cry, it wouldn't be as scary. The fact that he cries is honestly terrifying. That means this guy can cry, lock in, and then just go back to crying. Like, that's actually fucking scary. Y'all don't get it, bro. It's not hard to understand. Punisher, are you talking about the same shit? Oh my god. You know that J. Cole song, Pride is the Devil? It's now Parlay is the Devil, Parlay. Hey guys, I have Immortal Technique lyrics on my foot. Even though I'm not religious, it says a dance with the devil might last you forever. That's not supposed to mean you're supposed to dance with the devil. That means don't dance with him. Oh my god, y'all are making me cry. Look how UFC wanted to kill Nate versus Chimaev. That was evil, but did evil win there? Oh, okay. Now good came to Nate's side and Nate ended up, okay. Okay. That was a very specific, not demonstration, but example. I like that. That was good. Let's find one more. Good versus evil, where a good won. Taporia versus Volk. I'm joking. Volk versus Islam. No, I'm kidding. What's a real one? Oh, I got one. Dustin Poirier versus BSD. I don't know why we're calling BSD evil, but nah, I get it. Your terminology is cooked, though. It's like saying you would bet on Tom Aspinall to beat Mario Bautista. Nate just pulled out, gang. If he did not, he would have gotten molested. That is true. Good always prevails over evil. I can debunk this so quickly, guys, but I'm not going to say it because it's disturbing. My example for this, it's so far left, it's like I can't even say it. It's too savage. Shashwat, you sound dumb as fuck, bro. Took the fight and your dude missed weight. All right, I'm going to say it. So, why is it that like a 6-month-old baby can get R-worded and then murdered? That happens like once a month. Why does that happen? If everything happens for a reason, and there's someone up there watching us, why does a 6-month-old baby get R-worded and then murdered? I know it's an extreme example, but I need to know why this happens then. Go. Shashwa, because I explained to Parlay Princess. Okay. Now you've crossed the line. What I meant by betting and who I would like to win, but he doesn't get it. No, I get it, bro. Good and evil forces exist, man. I've seen and heard it. Seen beings in pictures and family saw them too. Damn. Fuck that. Nate was there for the smoke. He did his part. That's true. They almost fought at the presser, right? James seems like he'd be cool to go fishing with, to be honest. Yo, bro, I got my black belt on Tuesday. Shout out you, Cameron. That's fire. Lobsters are technically immortal, but every time they molt, it takes more and more energy. Too heavy, they just die, but jellyfish are immortal. Maybe Parlay. Bro, I'm so lost with that comment. A dance with Bryce. That's 15 minutes. Oh my god. Got my black belt But my next belt is Pantoja's belt. It's a fat, Cameron. I'm betting on you. My guy, my guy Punisher is gonna bet on you, Cameron. Emmett, it's a fat. Unless you're Emmett, that's crazy. What's up with Shara talking shit on DDP like he not coming off a loss to a high-level mid-tier guy? Facts. Ank equals good Powhatan equals black magic, devil worshiper. That was so funny when they were saying that. I think Izzy and Yuri said that Powhatan was using black magic. That clip has me crying every time when Yuri is standing up and then Powhatan just looks at him and then Yuri crumples to the ground again. That shit has me crying. How about when Mitchell discovered gravity is real against Emmett? Shots fired. There's one thing about Bryce that drives me crazy. So we've heard multiple times Bryce say science isn't real. But if you watch the Guru video, the interview, he says, he's like, well, scientifically, he says it maybe 5 times. Like to debunk his things. He's like, well, you got to understand scientifically. I'm like, Bryce, you just said science doesn't exist. What is this? Bro lost to the best mid-level guy. He not even ranked. Pereira and Khabib beating Conor was a form of good versus evil. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I think Khabib jumping the fence and then all his guys attacking Conor could be considered evil. I don't know. Isn't Yuri good too? He got KO 2 times. Yuri is filthy unless he's fighting Pereira. Let him cook. Fury versus Wilder, Juice Man. You know the story on that fight? Oh my God, you're right. Wasn't Wilder going crazy? He's like, this is good versus evil. Free will, because life is unfair for many, but light always prevails. But light didn't prevail for the baby. God is real, but Bryce is retarded. Let's leave it at that. Oh yeah, Punisher got another example. It's fallen world and evil exists. That's why fucked up stuff like that happens. Humans came up with the saying, everything happens for a reason. Fucking humans, bro. And in some cases, what I'm talking about with the baby, the parents then kill themselves too. Now there's just no family left. I don't know why I'm using my hands so much. Bryce live in Shashwat's head. Oh, it's cool. Let's leave it at that. No, Bryce, honest to God, lives in my head. I'm not even joking. I woke up, I think it was yesterday morning, I woke up and I just like hated Bryce Mitchell. That's because I look huge. I look like Finney right now. I look like Guru. I gotta get out of here. How am I still alive and not tired? Bryce saying science isn't real is dumb as fuck and makes Christians look bad. Science is just a study of what God created. Oh yeah, Bryce is killing me, bro. He's like, space isn't real, gravity isn't real, Tesla's a fraud, but scientifically, I'm like, Bryce. I like how Khabib's team brags about jumping the fence. Bro, that's crazy. I guess in their defense, Conor did attack the bus. We'll let it slide. I slid Conor McGregor. He ate that shit. Whatever it takes to end the Bryce talk, bro. No, we're not done. I'm trying to convert you guys to hating Bryce Mitchell. So maybe in this film, there's no happy ending like Pat Barry and Rose. See? And then Rose fucked her face up. She looks like a little boy now. I'm like, yo, why are you bragging on that? Well, I get it. They hate each other, but whenever you slid in some, it feels like God is real. Like I said, Bryce, let's fucking go. F the haters. F them. Useless. That was dumb. Useless is onto something. Like 2 Khabib cousins said they got 1 punch in. Anybody saw when McGregor actually clipped someone. He was bink. He clipped one of them with a right hand. Partly when you hit a double blinker on preheat, it feels like God is real. Double blinky? I haven't hit a blinker in a while. No, he ain't. Which one? I forgot what. Was it because I said it useless is cooking? All right, guys, we're about to dive into Bryce Mitchell's last 5, and then we're going to end the live. What the distance with Barboza? Yo, shout out Sebastian. Last Bryce Mitchell fight, Sebastian was like Bryce Mitchell KO plus 600. We all took that shit. Shout out Sebastian, bro. He said Bryce Mitchell KO plus 600. That was crazy. The MMA holes. What up, G? What up? What up? Useless mocking. You a punk. No, I'm not. I was just trying to compare, kind of. MMA holes. What up, guys? What up? What up? Would your father see Bryce eat an uppercut from Ngannou or get jumped by Valentina, Nunes, and Cyborg? Would your father see Bryce eat an uppercut? Oh, would you rather? I don't know why I thought it said father. I'm like, what? Would you rather see Bryce? Well, that's easy. Bryce uppercut any day. Bink. He has to lose this fight, guys. He has to lose this just so I can debunk religion. He has to. If he loses this, like, I'm automatically right. That's how I see this fight. This fight isn't just good versus evil. This fight... Oh my God. You end the live and I'll end my life. All right, peace. No, I'm kidding. You comparing foolish things like a little kid, though? Fucking lame. Shots fired. So how else would we convince parlay good is real? Bet if Bryce wins, that's how we know. Exactly. That's literally what it comes down to in my eyes. I'm not even joking. It's like if Bryce wins, maybe Jesus has his back. But if Bryce loses, bro, after all this, where he's like, I can't lose, evil will prevail, or good will prevail. Whatever prevail means, we'll put the word good or bad in front of it. Oh my God. It is scary though. 5'10 versus 5'7. I just hope Gene Silva's been practicing his takedowns because Jesus, Bryce may get crucified. Exactly. People were expecting Bryce to put Gene in a crucifix. No. Like, I need Bryce to get KO'd and he lays there like Luana Carolina. But while he's dreaming, he just hears Bryce Mitchell. Bryce as a fighter is not bad. Only lost to Ilya and Emmett. He could win, but I see Silva styling on him. Yeah, bro. It's like, I just got to bet on the fighting nerds until further notice. It's like betting Alex Pereira KO. Now we know not to do that. But until then, I'm going fighting nerds to the death of me. Would you rather see Ngannou in the salt mines or Oliveira horse racing? Well, we've seen Oliveira horse race. We've already seen that. That's easy. That's mad funny he does that. I bet 100 on Bryce and wear my cross to the casino. That's fair, bro. Hey, if this whole shit's real, bro, that might be the cheat code. I'm not going to lie to you. Rock the cross while you bet. Like, kiss it one time. And then place that bet. Tie bets, that might hit. Oliveira horse racing. Ty, don't scare me now. Brother, please sleep. I know I'm trying, guys. You knew Gaethje worked in a coal mine before UFC? I did not know that. Is that real? Is that real? I'm not Googling this, just for the record. I'm not Googling this. Braca. That is a fact. That would be sick as fuck if Bryce had Silva in a mounted crucifix. Now I know people. I think Guru said that. He's like, bro, we need to see you get a crucifix. That would be insane. Imagine Gene Silva's just laid out like a cross. Bryce just. Nah, that would be so funny. Even for me, if I lose my bet, I see Gene Silva in a crucifix, I'm happy. All right, that'd be poetic. I hope it doesn't happen though, where that'd be so funny. His dad did. These late night lives cooking. When are you playing UFC next? I did UFC 5 today. Tomorrow I'm probably gonna skip live streaming. Maybe I'll do one at night, but tomorrow I gotta drop the props betting section. I told Bryce Mitchell he lost me my parlay. He said God didn't want me to have that money. That makes sense. Poetic Justice in his corner holds a Bible over the octagon. Facts. Parlay, it's more likely hitting the lotto or hitting a 12-leg parlay. 12-leg parlay, bro, what? I've hit multiple 12-leg parlays. I've never won the lottery, mainly because I've never, ever done the lottery in my life. But I would like to see Francis and Oliveira and thongs oiled all the way up to the meat ring. All right, you're getting timed out. No, I'm kidding. See, that's his opinion, guys. We'll let Punisher rock. That's his opinion. If he wants to go to hell for staring at dicks, that's on him. I'm looking forward to Bryce Silva so much now. Sorry, a copper mine, not a coal mine. I would cry out of happiness of that happened. If Bryce pulls that off, or bro, imagine. Punisher, some things are just meant for the diary. Bryson Mitchell has Gene Silva in a crucifix. Gene Silva taking elbows, barking from the bottom guard. He's trying to bite him and shit. Yo, watch mid-fight. Watch Bryce puts him in a crucifix. He starts speaking some crazy shit like the power of Christ compels you. And Gene Silva is like morphing back and forth in between like a devil spirit and a human. It's like the movie Little Nicky. Like we see a real life Little Nicky and then like the octagon splits open and fucking hell. Like watch Gene Silva actually is a demon. And the crucifix just makes him freak out. He's like, watch. Can we bet on that shit? Eating elbows, barking. What happens when we die? All right, so guys, I'm going to tell you what happens when we die, okay? Let me tell you. No, I'm kidding. Protez W, I hope. That's a fact, bro. I don't even know if Protez is fighting. But I hope he wins. Oh, wait, yes, I do. Protez is fighting Ian Gary. Take that back. The bell rings. Gene Silva gets on all fours and starts growling. But he turns into a demon. Like the horns come out. I dislike Protez and Gary, to be honest. I dislike it only because Protez could lose. That's the only reason I dislike it. If Protez wasn't going to lose, I would like it way more. Versus Ryan Lauder? I don't know. I don't effing know, eh? I don't effing know, eh? I guess. I want to say Ryan Lauder, but I think it's just because I know his fighting style more, so don't listen to me. That's not one I'm willing to like fully predict. Keith Peterson's like fighters. Are you okay? Facts. Gene Silva's like full in demon mode, like horn sticking out. Come on, guys. You gotta work. You gotta work. I dislike Gary. I don't mind him. He's just... I got nothing. Dicks? I ain't saying nothing about looking at dicks. I said in thongs, so it would be covered up now. Them cheeks will be out and on deep. Bet. Yeah, I probably dislike Gary more. Ryan Lauder was the guy. Happy Valentine. Oh, I'm bugging. I'm bugging. Yeah, I gotta go Lauder then, bro, because I was very high on Valentine. I thought Valentine was a demon warrior, and I turned out to be wrong. But Gary Prates better be 5 rounds. It is 5 rounds. You're in luck. Who the fuck is Asmat? That's what I had to look up. I'm like, who the fuck is this? Punisher just likes cheeks. Word. Marab's little bro. The fight start. Gene Silva starts reciting a prayer. Gene Silva starts convulsing. End the live and go to bed. Facts, bro. That really is like the most anticipated fight of the night. That's not true. The whole main card is absolutely demon, though. It sucks the Prates fight got canceled, because if that was in the main card, bro, it's just... Now it says it has Dominic Reyes in the main card. Yair, Gene Silva, Patty, and Volk. Crazy main event, main card. You were supposed to end it an hour ago. No, this is insane. I'm actually getting out of here. Fucking crawl, I stay. Top Beck's exactly. I said nothing about no dicks. I'm straight. I only like cheeks. I'll show Francis and Oliveira. How dare you guys accuse him of anything? He likes men's butt cheeks, not dicks. How dare y'all? I like Prates versus Gary more than Prates versus Neil. I liked Prates versus Prates versus Neil more only because I was more confident in betting on Prates. Now I'm terrified. Now I just might not bet that fight because it's too... I feel like I'm betting with my heart and not my head. You trying to punish you? It's fair. Fuck no, I have Prates heavy on Neil. That's what I'm saying, bro. I had Prates good. Now I don't know what to do. Parlay, maybe Punisher will go to hell. Bryce Mishu. If you guys haven't watched the Guru interview, definitely check it out, though. It is funny. At first, I was pissed at Guru. Not pissed, but he had, like... He wasn't, like... talking back at all. He was just agreeing with everything Bryce says. But watching it back, I do get it, because, like, you are bringing someone on your thing to interview them. You're not trying to shit on them, embarrass them. And he was trying to get, like, as much clips as possible, so... He's like, no, yeah, Hitler wasn't that bad of a guy. I'm like, bro, why are you agreeing with this kid? But I get it. I get it, whatever. I wouldn't have gone that route. I would have, like, pushed back a little bit, but whatever. Now I ain't got shit. Yeah, exactly. I meant Ryan, though. I got Bo Nickel, Ragdoll, and RDR. I'm kind of going RDR in that fight, but I'm not proud of it. Go to sleep, you're a virus. The interview was good. He just needed more questions. Yeah, that's the only thing is Guru asked like 4 questions in an hour. Bryce was just ranting about Elon Musk for like 45 minutes. I'm trolling. Maybe only Pat Barry will be there. You could tell Guru wanted to burst out laughing, but it would fuck up future interviews. Yeah, facts. Still haven't watched that. Watched the Mighty Mouse Volk interview, though. Watch it after this live. You guys got time. It's only like a 45-minute watch. Especially if you honestly, if you like Bryce Mitchell, watch it, because it's a lot of Bryce Mitchell. Punisher for real dude actually saying wild stuff tonight. Nah, he's going in. He doesn't get money to begin with. He said it before. He's not paying for shit. As if Punisher isn't talking about cheeks, thongs, and dicks himself for a while. All right, good night, guys. And W stream green eyes. My phone is on 1%. Peace, bro. I'm sorry. You saw no cheeks tonight. I'm sorry, my G. But you're in the right sport. Because these men be fighting half naked. Who the fuck is he talking about? Everybody, good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the Punisher bite. Facts. That's a fact. All right, guys. I'm going to dip out of here, too. Not because I'm linking with the Punisher. Swear to God. We're different people. I'm going to get out of here, though. It was a fun conversation. I'm glad we could have some fun with it. We can disagree. We can still laugh. We're all friends here, you know? Everybody's allowed to have different beliefs. Some of you guys may be wrong. It's okay. Joking. Jokes. But definitely check out the Guru and Bryce Mitchell interview. It is funny. And it's... Bryce is locked in. Bryce is locked in. Shout out feeling froggy with the juice. Who time parlay is Punisher? What? Whole time parlay is Punisher? Yeah, I'm just typing. Butt cheeks, ass cheeks, yeah. John Jones versus Bautista. All right, guys. Enjoy the night. Check out the interview.